Hello my friends, inside this video we are going to practice how to install Joomla inside our local server. Again, this is going to be really important if you want to start developing your own templates inside your own computers or laptops. So first of all, we are going to go to joomla.org and click on download. Then inside here you are going to be downloading the latest Joomla version. Right now it will be 2.5.4. If in the future other Joomla versions get released by the Joomla team, you will need to download that specific version. Just in case you didn't know, the next Joomla versions are going to be Joomla 3.0 and Joomla 3.5. Right now we are going to be using the 2.5.4, and first of all we are going to create the database and the folders where we are going to have these Joomla sites. Remember, in order for you to install a Joomla website, you will need to have on one side the Joomla files and on the other side the database which will be holding all the Joomla information. In this case I already downloaded my Joomla files, and let me go to my folders. You are going to be visiting your main hard drive, and inside the SAM folder, okay, you are going to go in there, and then inside the htdocs folder, let's double click in there. Inside here we are going to create the new Joomla folder. So let's right click in this case because I am working on a Windows system, and click on new and then folder. Let's call this folder Joomla 1 and click enter. Then we are going to right click and create another folder. You can also go to file up here and click on new. Click on folder and Joomla 2. You can give whatever name you want. You don't need to worry too much about the name. Now we are going to transfer the Joomla files that we just downloaded. Let me go in here because I will have inside this folder. Let me right click and copy. I will have my Joomla files. Then go back inside the XAMPP and then htdocs. First I will go inside Joomla 1 and then right click and paste. You are just going to copy and paste and then go to the Joomla 2, right click and paste. The next step will be unzipping the files. So let me right click and 7-zip. I am going to be using 7-zip right now. If you want to download 7-zip, you can go to 7-zip.org. You can also use WinZip if you have that software. Let me go in here and click on extract here. Then I am going to go back to Joomla 1 and the same process, 7-zip and extract here. Next, what we are going to do is open the SAM program. Now you can either go to the SAM folder, and inside here, inside Windows, you are going to find the control, this one in here, the xamcontrol.exe. In this case I already have it in here. So either way, you can go in here if you don't have the shortcut and double click in here. Then you are going to have this control panel. Let's click in here because we are going to start Apache and MySQL. Let's click in here once. There you are. Now we are running, and let's go to MySQL start, and there you have it. After everything starts running, you are going to go to your browser and type localhost. Then click enter, and next we are going to go to English. If you want to use any other language, that will be up to you. First, what we are going to be doing inside here is creating the databases. So down here we are going to click inside phpMyAdmin. Let's open that link on a new tab and go inside there. Then please don't panic if you see a different language. You can choose your language in here. In this case, let's go ahead and choose English. Then go to databases and write down the database name. We are going to write down Joomla-1. Probably, you know what, we are going to use underscore. And then click create. There you have it. Now the new database will be in there. Let's go and type Joomla 2 and click create. There it is, Joomla 1 and Joomla 2. You can see the two databases in here. If you don't see the name Joomla, it's because it will be up here. Okay, don't worry at this moment. Now here's what we are going to do. Let's double check that all the files, all the Joomla files have been unzipped. So let's go back to the htdocs, and first we are going to check Joomla 1. There we are, and go back to Joomla 2. There it is. We are going to eliminate this zip folder, delete, yes, and go to Joomla 1 and delete. Yes. Now, in order for you to access these Joomla installations, you will need to go to your browser and type the name of the folder after the local host. So let's go in here. You are going to type Joomla 1, and this will be the Joomla 1 installation. Let's make a selection on the language and click next, then click next again. Now if you want to disable, well, enable these settings, because right now you can see this red mark in here, on and on. If you want to change this to off, you will need to go back inside here. Then we are going to go to SAM, PHP, and inside here we are going to find the php.ini, this one in here. We are going to right click and open this file inside Komodo. If you don't see Komodo in here, you will need to use your shortcuts. Let's go in here, down here, and we are going to open Komodo 7. You should have by now all these programs that I already showed you how to install them inside the initial videos. Inside here you are going to go to File and then Open, click File. Let me click OK in here, don't worry about that message. And we are going to go to the SAM folder, then PHP, and inside here we are going to open the php.ini, this one in here. Click Open, and let's go and click Edit and click Find. Inside here we are going to type, let me go back to my browser, this will be the initial display errors, so we are going to type display and click Find Next. As you can see, display errors in there. Let me click Continue Finding Next, because that won't be the value we are trying to find. Let's continue. You know what, we are going to write down display underscore and errors right there. Click Find Next, and this will be in here. We are going to change that one to off, and next we are going to go back and find the output buffering. So let's go and output, let me write down output underscore buffering. Let's click on Find Next one more time, and this will be in here. We are going to change this number to off. Now we are going to click File and Save. Then you will need to go back to your control panel in here and stop and start again. We are going to restart MySQL just in case the Apache alone won't solve the problem. Now we are going to go back to the installation and click Check again. There you are, everything will be fine now. Let's click Next. One more time, Next. And inside here, because we are working locally, this will remain the same. The username will be root, the password will be empty, and the database will be Joomla, in this case Joomla underscore 1. This will be the name of the database we just create in here. Remember, we create Joomla underscore 1 and Joomla underscore 2. So the one database, the Joomla 1, will be for the Joomla 1 folder. Then go back in here and click Next. There we are, click Next again. And the site name will be Joomla 2.5 Site 1. You are going to write down whatever email you want to insert in here, CMS Teachings in this case, and the admin, whatever you want, admin, admin, and admin. And inside this installation, especially inside the Joomla 1 folder, we are going to install the sample data. There we are, and click Next. Then click on Remove Installation Folder, and there you have it. Let's go very quickly to the site and to the administrator to double check that everything will be working properly. Click in there. There will be my Joomla 1 site, and this will be my Joomla administrator. let's go back and install the second Joomla site. We are going to eliminate all this and write down 2 and click enter. Inside this site we are not going to install any sample data. Let's click next and everything will be fine. Right now click next one more time and everything in here will remain the same, but the database will be changed to number 2. The password will be always an empty line because in this case we are working locally. Let's click next. There we are. Click next again and the name of the site will be the number 2. Everything down here we are going to keep the same so we can make this process very easy to follow. Again, the sample data won't be installed inside this website. Let's go ahead and click next. Remove the installation folder and double check that the website will be working properly. This website won't have any sample data, so make sure that that will happen inside this installation. There we are, and the administrator site will be in here. So for right now, for this video, that will be it. Please complete all this process because in future weeks we are going to be using these Joomla local installations.